This is an important issue. Protesters have gathered at the M1 bridge in Xavier, Johannesburg, to protest over water issues. Yesterday, there were demonstrations in Melville, in Parktown. There were also demonstrations all over Johannesburg after they've been without water for almost a month. Let's now cross to SABC News reporter Lerato Makola for more on the story. Lerato, the protests continuing. Now, obviously, this is such a widespread issue. In fact, even here at the SABC, in the Auckland Park area, there's no water. So this is a massive, massive outage.
Indeed, Leanne, well, counting a few hours for President Lerato Makola's State of the Nation address, and here in Johannesburg, water is the issue dominating conversation. Well, we're coming to you live from Xavier Bridge at the M1 highway, where residents have gathered here for a peaceful protest over ongoing water outages. I'm just going to step out of the shot so that my colleague Xavier can actually show the viewers at home the situation right now at the M1 highway. The residents here woke up early in the morning and they're holding placards written "No water, no peace," and they're also holding placards written "Hoot for water." So the motorists are also hooting their horns in support of the residents. But I'm just going to engage with one of the residents, Mr. Patel, just to tell us more about how this water crisis is affecting him. Mr. Patel, thank you so much for your time. If you could just tell us how this water crisis is affecting you, maybe just give us a picture.
Well, you know, it's been so frustrating. We've got, you know, water is dignity. It's the essence of human life. And our problem is, you know, every few months we get cut. Every few months the water is restricted, it's throttled. We keep on hearing excuses after excuses. Yesterday we were told that suddenly there was an explosion somewhere at the Red Water facility. Why were we not told about this a few days ago? It would have made things so much easier. But we're losing faith in all these structures. Joburg Water, Rainwater, local council, it's just not working. It's a failing system and it's absolutely frustrating, and the people are suffering. The local economy is suffering, and you know, the elderly and the poor are the ones that suffer the most. The guy who's got a car and puts a couple of cans in his boot and drives to the closest borehole or drive to a truck and fill water, he can manage these things. What about the poor person that can't? The one with little kids at home? It's a struggle.
And Mr. Patel, what would you like President Ramaphosa to hear from residents here in Johannesburg ahead of his address today?
Where's the plan? What's going to happen? We haven't heard about dams and we haven't heard about reservoirs in decades. And it's about time. I mean, we're going into season in and season out. We're having record rainfalls, but we're not capturing any of this water. And then we want to talk about the fact that we are a country with scarce water. It's not on. We need a plan. We need a way forward. How is this going to be prevented going forward in the future? And we're tired of listening to excuses. Water tankers are not the answer. Don't invest in tankers. We don't want tankers. We don't want to see you in our areas. What we want is we want water to come out of the taps. People pay their rates and taxes. We expect service delivery.
Okay, thank you so much for your time.
Pleasure.
Well, there you have it, Leanne, one of the residents, Mr. Patel, telling us that they don't want water tankers, they want agent intervention. And we understand that yesterday during a media briefing in Emerisha, Minister of Water and Sanitation, Femi Majodina, mentioned that she does not have authority to declare the water crisis in the country as a national disaster. But the residents here say they are calling for agent action. But now back to you in studio, Leanne.
Lerato, thank you very much. It's a major issue, it really is, and one where it's mind-blowing hearing the amount of residents that are wanting this to be declared a disaster, and not only here but countrywide. It is a major, major problem, and it should be front and center of the State of the Nation address this evening, hopefully by the President. But certainly we're asking you to weigh in on the conversation. That's just one of many issues that I imagine you're hoping that the President is going to address, and we'll continue to bring more of those to you throughout this morning and the day up until 7 o'clock this evening.